this is a first for the podcast. Fear of water.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Yes.
What does that entail?
First of all,
I'll say I don't love the ocean.
Yeah.
When people go, I find it relaxing, but only because that's what other people do to relax. But it wouldn't have been my idea.
Oh.
Like, let's go to the beach and just sit there or go in the water
When I was a kid, you would have the community pool.
Mm-hmm.
And the community pool was gangster. Like, there'd be weird stuff going on in the shower. Lots of molesters.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knew. Okay.
But in the 70s and 80s was a paradise for molesters. You could run free.
You ran free as a bird.
You would almost get respect.
It was. The 70s was like, it was to the point where everybody knew who the molester was. And it was
he's on that bullshit or whatever. Like,
yeah, man. I mean, some dude in the pool got his hands in some little girl's pants, and you're like, well, I'm going to swim this way. I'm going to play over here.
Yep.
And it was just horrible, right? And so, but also I got kicked in. And I didn't really know how to do anything in the deep end. I was always Mr. Shallow. And
you got kicked in, meaning
someone kicked me in.
You in
that was the whole thing. And I remember the struggle. And I never felt pain like that because it was like swim and you just keep going down, and the more you tried to get out, the more you sank.
Yep.
Which I was going, this is not for me, and it was so traumatic. I was like, I'm not doing that again. I don't want to go in the water. I don't ever want to go in the water.
It's not relaxing.
Oh, that's what my thing. I was like, and I used to be so like jealous and watch people just go in there and swim and just go from one side to the next. I'm like, how are they staying up? I can't stay up.
Do you know what? I took swimming lessons last summer.
Oh, really?
Swear to God. Because I know a lot of people that could not swim.
Yeah.
Dudes that got money, and Sebastian Maniscalco, the comedian, could not swim.
First of all, I don't even know how to swim.
Chris Rock could not swim.
Yep, I heard he learned.
He took lessons. Sebastian took lessons.
Yep.
I know a lot of guys so I was like, let me take a lesson. The best advice I've ever gotten about anything, the best single tip for swimming, and you're not going to believe it.
What is
Squeeze your butt cheeks.
Squeeze your
when
butt
you
cheeks.
Squeeze your butt cheeks rise in a way that is still so baffling to me. You will literally rise up.
Like a buoy.
Like a buoy. I swear to God. Yes. I swear to you. I couldn't believe it.
I never heard that.
I know. It's the best single piece of advice about stand up, move, anything, writing. Squeeze your butt cheeks. It made a world. It was night and day. It was like, oh my God. And then everything else after that is just like timing and.
But that's the thing. It's like, why isn't anyone telling anybody
I know.
this?
They're not saying squeeze your butt cheeks.
No one has ever said that. No one has ever. Thank you.
Yes.
You might have saved a life today.
I'm sure I've several.
I actually learned how to swim just around 2020. And I was able to go from in the water, and I conquered this trauma, and I learned how to get in deep water. And if you get deep, you just go to the bottom and you push yourself up and come down. And it was so liberating. Like, and again, I still have it though.
Yeah.
It's not like it went away. Like and this is the thing, my kids learned by having fun.
Yeah.
So my whole family can swim. And we're like, they're in Hawaii and we're on boats and they jump off and they're in the ocean and they're like, la, la, la. And they're like, come on in. I'm like, I'm just going to enjoy it right here. And I know that fear is still there. And one day I'm going to try it with ocean water one day, but I'm just not ready. It's still a
with
fear
Neal
there.
Brennan's butt cheek.
Yeah, but the butt
system,
cheek thing.
The butt cheek system, the BCS.
It's so good. But it's getting kicked in. The trauma was horrendous, man.
Well, it's people underestimate how much you can affect a kid with just like a dumb and you think about the person, you're 8, the kid who did it's 11.
Yep.
It's not like some adult malice. It's just like a dumb system of fun.
But it was an older kid.
How old?
And that's the thing. He was around that time.
But again, how,
like 11,
how
12.
smart's an 11-year-old?
Goofy kids.
Yeah.
Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
He probably thought I could.
Of course.
And I panicked, and I remember being dragged out, and then everyone laughing, and that was the other thing, because it was, there was no such thing. Just that there was no alcoholism, there was no bullying. Bullying.
It's just like
Huh?
it's how people talk to each other.
The teacher would be laughing at you, calling you all kind of names. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? By bullying. What are
Yeah.
you talking about? You a bitch is what
Yeah.
you are. So no such thing as bullying. And just wondering why you feel more and more alone and more to yourself. And I will never, ever let my secrets out at all,
Yeah.
because someone will use them
Yeah.
and against you. And so I was known as the kid who didn't swim. Oh, dude. And they were mocking me all day. Oh, man. I get traumatic. The trauma comes right back when you're like, oh, man. And that's where this fear came from. But I finally faced it. And that's funny because you said that, because I read that Chris had taken lessons.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, my God, we were the same. Because I remember putting on my Instagram, me swimming all the way across the pool. And I was so happy because I actually did it. And I have a pool, and it's,
Well, that's what's funny. It's guys who like talented enough for one thing. Here's a house with a pool.
yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay, well, I don't have the skill to do this.
It's like having
just
a
never
car
learned.
and being scared to drop.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It's
the same
here's a
thing.
Maserati.
Yeah. One day I have to leave here.
Yeah.
Hey, did you like that? Did you like that? Yeah, did you like it though? You want more? Don't want to work? Would rather watch videos of me grab assing with people? First of all, go up here to subscribe, and then go up here to watch more clips. This is like when the weatherman says that there's a high pressure system coming in. I'm not really used to the green screen.